Hello and welcome to another video here on Powerdojo. In this video, we're going to have a look at how to remove columns that include a specific word, a text, or a subtext. In this case, the dataset that we're going to use has these 5 columns and few rows. Now, just imagine that this dataset is about a pizza shop where they have these 4 pizzas, 6-inch anchovy, 6-inch Hawaiian pineapple, 8-inch, and so on. This is a small data set which will be used for our demonstration purposes, but when you'll be working with your client, you'll be having way more columns than 4 or 5 that we have on screen. So how to remove columns dynamically? We're going to do that step by step. Now, our purpose is to remove columns that belong to a Hawaiian pizza. As you can see, Hawaiian pizza is known for adding pineapple on your pizza. Few people like it, few people don't. So in this case, let's try and remove these columns, 6-inch Hawaiian pineapple and 8-inch Hawaiian pineapple columns from the dataset dynamically. Yes, you can choose these columns and just remove them using the graphical interface. Yes, but as I said, this is a small dataset. Tomorrow you might encounter a big dataset. How will you make sure that you have removed all the columns that include the Hawaiian pineapple pizza from your dataset? From, let's say, that contains 50 or 60 columns. You can't cross check everything. So to make your life easy, we are going to remove this columns dynamically. Now I'm going to show you the steps one by one. First of all, I'm going to click on the add step function icon over here like this. Now first up, we're going to try to get the list of the column names. Let's type in table.column names and close the bracket. So you'll see now Power Query has returned us this list in which it has listed all the column names of our dataset. Remember, we had 5 columns: description, 6-inch anchovy, and so on. So this was the first step to procure all the column names. Now we're going to add another step, which is the next step, is to find in this list that we found out the text, the word, or the subtext called pineapple. We close the bracket like this. So it will find the text for us among the column names list that we just found out, the instances or the column names that have the text or subtext pineapple. So now you can see it has filtered, should I say, found out the text for us in the list which includes pineapple in its title. Now next step is easy. All we need to do is type in the remove column query. Now custom 2 is where we found out the column names that include pineapple in its title. The first argument that the remove columns takes in is the table, which is at this stage of all the steps that we have applied. Let's type in changed type, put in a comma, and the second argument of this remove columns function is custom 2, where it has filtered out these 2 column names. Now once I do that, you will see this is what the desired result we were hoping for by removing the columns which had pineapple in its title. Now as you can see, we have 3 steps which we can optimize to just have one. So instead of custom 2 in our custom 3 query, I will just go and click on custom 2, copy this, go back to custom 3 and replace the custom 2 part by the whole function. If I have to say okay, you'll see nothing has changed, and I can easily remove custom 2 and do something similar where I can replace once again custom 1 from this nested function. I'll go to custom 1, copy this and insert the place of custom 1. So this is how you can optimize your Power Query steps. All I need to do is now remove custom 1. You see it has provided us the desired result. If needed, I can change custom 3's name to remove columns. So there you go. Once again, remember, this is a dynamic way of removing columns that contain a specific word, a text or subtext in your column name or column title. In this example, we only had a look at a dataset which had 5 columns, but while you're working with your client, they might have a dataset which has 50 or 60 columns. So this method of dynamically removing columns will help you to dynamically remove these columns rather than making these selections individually using the graphic interface. So that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments of what you thought about it. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.